This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
Well, I've been catching these two sisters do a lot of stuff together, doing all these wonderful mashups. It's great to know that they have a mainstream track together, which is an original track. It's not one of those mashups or an acoustic stuff. Great to see you, Prakriti and Sukriti. How are you doing?
Good to see you. Actually, first time for me, so this is audio-visual thing is good.
Yeah, you know, the last time that Prakriti was here, I mean, we got Amal and her to do a bit of singing for us on Subah Subah, and that video actually went viral. I mean, people just went nuts.
Crazy.
And even this
I
morning,
on Instagram a lot, like that little selfie thing that we did in the end. Like I've been seeing it everywhere. So
no, but it's surprising that even though I went on to YouTube and I searched for your new track, that one came up. You know, all the older stuff comes up, which is so cool. It looks like you guys had so much fun with this video and this song, and helps that there are a couple of good-looking boys around.
Yeah, I think the confusing and the tricky part about this whole video was that there are two girls, so there need to be two boys. So there was no casting and all done for it, but we had an amazing time. This video was shot in Dubai and a couple of places, Russell Khema and all, and the response has been amazing. It's 3 days old, Sudhar Ja, and it's on almost 6 million views today. So looking forward to it growing even more from there.
And I love the sound. It's so modern and it's so cutting edge. You know, you shut your eyes and it could be a Bieber or a Ariana Grande track. Abhijit Vagani is your music producer. He's done a great job on it. He's just done a superb job.
Absolutely has. But that's pretty much the influence that we have, because that's all we listen to. I mean,
Radio 1 actually, to be specific. It's always on.
But Sukriti and I, of course, we grew up singing so much of English music, so it's just in us, even if we don't like it, it's just a part of us. And of course, like Sukriti and I composed the song, a year back, and then we gave it to Mr. Abhijit Vagani,
who came up with this massive drop, and we just thought it's marriage to the song.
Yeah, I feel like the songs that kind of have this verse drop culture, of course it's picking up. There's a lot of Indian artists also who are following this kind of format in their songs, and I think we just wanted it to be somehow really commercial, but at the same time catchy, and us. Of course, we sing for the movies and everything, but when you're doing non-film particularly, I think that's when you really get to show what your sound is really about. And I think we're still trying to figure out what our sound is and what we want our music to sound like. And it's not going to be entirely Indian. It's going to be an amalgamation of everything that we've a bit
grown up
fed
with,
on all these years. So yeah, even the lyrics, of course, are super young and cool and edgy, and of course relatable. That's what a lot of people are saying now. So yeah, Sudhar Ja for all the boys.
Yeah, and last week we were at Supersonic and Marshmallow was playing, and I realized that everybody was singing along to the drop. It's not about singing along to the verses anymore. And there are music producers like Marshmallow who will actually mute the drop and get people to sing it. And you've got a great drop there, and so the lyric writing is yours. You guys
we have Kunal Verma, who's the lyricist, and the hook was something that she just naturally came up with. I was humming the tune to her, and we were just on na na na. So it was just fill in the blanks for us, and then Prakriti was like, "How about we say Sudhar Ja? Ja Ghar Ja?" I was like, it's edgy, it's cool, it's nice, but like, are you sure? Would the boys be mad? But we just zeroed down on Sudhar Ja, and I think everybody at the label, everybody at T-Series, and also I feel like because it's such a new age youth kind of a song, for Bhushan ji to actually believe in this kind of music and
for us to just have the
amazing.
backing of T-Series is wonderful, because firstly, the biggest subscription base you can ever ask for a debut song like this. And it's been getting some great responses, because obviously since it's our first song, we've been literally reading every inbox message and every YouTube comment and doing a little research on how it's being received, and people are liking it, especially the boys.
Of course. And which two boys in their right mind would cheat on lovely girls like you? But then your video has to have a storyline. So the storyline is about the cheating. But I like that you slap them in the face in a very different kind of way. The storyline.
It's polite, right?
It's a polite way of doing it. Like you set up pictures of one of you with the boy, and the current girlfriend comes in and obviously he's not having a good day, deservedly so. So so who's your music video director, and was the storyboard also in your mind? Since
I mean, we had an idea about it, but of course
we knew how, I think, the lyrics and the lip sync and the stylized bits of it, we knew what vibe we wanted in terms of the feel and the look of it. But obviously there was a drop, so we knew that we want like a full dance routine on that. But when it comes to the story, then that's when, you know, our director Robbie Singh came in the picture, and he's fabulous, and he's worked with the, you know, from a Badshah to Yo-Yo Honey Singh, and they're actually from the north and they work in Patiala and they are from there. So it was, I think we all were on the same page when we met, and there was a lot of back and forth when we were looking for directors and the entire team to be put together. But I think when we met him, he just was
And plus, even on the set, he made, because like I said, it's our, I mean, we've done covers and everything, but for us to just do a video, and we know how crazy this place called internet is, you know. I mean, it's really nerve-wracking to just put out anything for that matter, and to put out a music video finally featuring us while we have been featured in a couple of videos and together and to dance. So a lot of, I mean, we were just really nervous, you know, because a lot of people don't go for that. They go for like something safer, like just lip sync and
a little bit
feeling
of a story,
the vibe.
yeah.
But to dance and all that was something that we really were scared about, but I think we pulled it off. And
No, you know, the thing is that all these music videos in the Punjab that you're talking about, they all look lovely, they look sleek, and they've got the Lamborghinis and the beautiful looking girls and the handsome looking guys. But the storyboard is very unique, and that's where you guys come in.
Yeah.
You marry that kind of sleek looking glamorous video with a good storyboard, and you have a winner. And which
so
is what you
happy to
guys
hear that.
have. So come on, let's do Sudhar Ja for everybody who's listening.
awesome. Let's go.
मेरे लिए तो पहली दफा था देखा तुझे और कुछ तो हुआ था अब लगे जैसे सपना बुरा था अब तुमसे करके भी देखा तुम पे हम मर के भी देखा 100 बार मिल के भी देखा बातें होनी थी हो गई रातें है आज से नहीं जाते जाते सुन ले मेरी तू फिक्र मेरी छड़ दे हो सुधर जा जा घर जा ओ सुधर जा घर जा
Wicked! Yeah, like they say about twins, you know, one could be crying, the other will cry too.
And that's only the
that happens.
That happens
I
only in the
mean,
movies.
that only happens because we feel bad for each other.
Yeah. But all of this, मैं थप्पड़ मारूंगी दूसरे को भी लगेगा. All of that is complete
Yeah,
crap.
like
It doesn't
you can
happen.
pinch me and check, it won't hurt. It won't.
No, but you know, you shut your eyes and you guys are so in sync with each other, man. I mean,
It's
obviously
been happening since the last 5 years. Like literally, we've been gigging and we're always in sync on stage, otherwise in studios.
Yeah, you know, we
But-
do have some choreography on our concerts and gigs also, but like sometimes some pictures that we get from photographers, our hand is up at the same time, and like different things, we're just like, this is freaky, okay? This is not, like,
Normal.
this is a little more than normal, but like we're doing the same thing and we have no idea about it because obviously we're not facing each other. So it's amazing.
So, you know, Karthik Aryan was here with Kriti Sanan for Lukka Chuppi, and I realized that in his previous film, which is Sonu Ke Titu Ki Sutti,
Sonu ki Titu ki sweet.
so yeah, such a tongue twister. You both had songs in that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And was that like a unique coincidence, or is it
I mean,
just
that's
that?
the closest we got to singing together.
Actually, that's happened for 2 more movies before that. Noor, which had Sonakshi Sinha, we both had a song each.
Yeah.
There was Mubarka, which was Arjun Kapoor.
No, but hang on a second. Here there are actually 2 different music directors because Amal did
every-
yours.
for all
Yeah,
movies.
for all the movies, in
Okay.
fact. Even Mubarka, for that matter, it was Gaurav and Roshan Mehra sang Hava Hava.
And I got
She
a
sang
song
the
with Rishi
title
Rich
track for Rishi Rich.
and
So,
Badshah. So it was,
I mean,
it's
that's
been
like
happening.
I'm saying. That's the closest we got to singing in the same film.
In fact, Mubarka also had twins. Arjun Kapoor had a twin. And it just so happened when we went for the music launch and all, he was just like, okay, I have twins singing for me and I'm playing a twin. So
Yeah,
this is
that's
like really cool. So, I mean, we've had movies where we've had a song each, but this is the first collab.
And you come back home and say, oh, you know, my luck mera hit was better than your Subha Subha, or vice versa.
We go to the theatre and we see which one gets a bigger hoot. So then we make our
No,
guesses.
but it's funny because Subha Subha was the Roka song, hers was the Sangeet song. So I mean, they were pretty close to each other in the movie also.
Correct. And what do you feel about this whole redo culture? It's not remakes because you've done a fair share. You guys have done Hawa Hawa. You've done Zubi Zubi.
Yes.
Ghazab Ka Din.
Iconic, actually.
Yeah, they're all great songs. I'm just happy that songs are getting remade and the right songs, and at least the lyrics are not the same. You might have.
I feel like it's I would like to call it like a rehash of sorts, but I feel if there's a completely original melody till the time it reaches the hook, then that's where I start to really like it and vibe to it, because it's a complete original before the thing that they've derived from the previous song. So when stuff like, and obviously with newer production and everything, it sounds cool. And I was just saying this in a previous interview, so many times these days when we're going for a dub or something and it's a recreation, we don't even know that song, and like people at the studio would be like, "Arey, you don't know this song?" But even I don't know.
No, I mean, obviously we're 90s kids.
Yeah, you're
when they're
millennials.
like redoing 70s and 80s.
Yeah, but
80s
you would know
songs, we're
Ghazab
just
Ka
like,
Din.
yeah, of course.
You would, of course. Zubi 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 may not. I mean,
No, it was
because
my
it was
mom's
like.
favorite song, so I did
Yeah.
actually know it, and it's been recreated multiple times before also, even in English and stuff. So it was a fun one to do.
And what's with you, Sukriti, giving vocals to all these hotties? And I mean, Sherlyn Chopra and Sunny Leone.
That was a big surprise.
Do your friends come and tease you about it, or
Yeah,
your male
yeah,
friends
I
at
have
least
this-
saying,
I have-
"Oh, the voice of Sherlyn Chopra, the voice of Sunny Leone."
I'll tell you something really funny. Our first song ever in Bollywood
What do you want to say?
was for Poonam Pandey. Nobody knows this.
You
But
serious?
it's just been
I
happening.
might just make a promo out of this.
Yeah. Actually, it was for Govinda. So we did a fair share of playback before the big banner movies happened.
Sure.
Yeah, but
We never shared all of that, maybe. But it was just stuff that we had done and sung for.
It was basically the prep for singing the bigger songs.
Yeah, hey, I mean,
was just
everybody's
like
got
our
to do it. Yeah,
homework.
sure.
And I mean, why not, right?
I
I mean,
feel
we
like
don't get
we-
to choose our songs.
Yeah.
It's true. Like we get called to a studio and you could just be in the worst mood ever, but you have to sing the happiest song, and that's our job. So might as well.
It's also, I treat every song as a project, So, I mean, I'm doing that, and so many times you don't even know who's singing in it. Although, coming back to Tunu, I have a friend who's Tanushka, so it's just she thinks it's her song, and I'm happy to believe that.
I left out one. You did the remake of Ishq also, which is that Neend Churai Mein. That one also. Yeah.
She's done quite
So
a share.
your CV is
my
looking
God.
very
Am I liking it? Am I not? I don't know.
as of now. I'm going to come back to a song in Stree which I really liked. Which I thought didn't have enough of you.
Yeah.
Because there are some songs that you listen to
well,
and
I
you say,
didn't
okay,
think
fine, it's
that-
her and Vayu, but maybe she should.
Glad you heard
But it's a
that.
really nice song.
For the longest time, I thought it was supposed to be just in the BGM of the film. But I think the public vibe to it so much, they put down a lot of comments on different songs saying release Dil Ka Darzi. That's when that song came out on audience wanting it. It was just a request by the audience that release that song just as an audio. So of course it was the last song to come out of an album, which is why I didn't do that incredibly. But yeah, it was a cool song. Like I mean, I don't remember how it goes exactly, but it was just
I remember it being when Raj in the film goes out jogging, and there's a lot that's happening.
Yeah,
There's a
It's
lot that's
opening,
happening
yeah,
in the
it's
film.
opening of the movie.
You know,
it's setting the vibe for the entire film. Yeah.
Correct. And of course, there was another one in Battigul Meter Chalu, which I really enjoyed the film also. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it did well or not. But
see
there was a
that
party
as well.
song. There was a party
It's
song
called
called Hard.
Hard.
And with Gully Boy, both hard. It's just like, I wish it came around the same time.
Correct. So, you guys have had an interesting year. I mean, 2018, you've been in the studio through most of it, and which is what all singers ask for, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think performing is another ball game, singing and being in the studio. So that's why, I mean, last month we were traveling so much. This month we're here most of the time. So studio time is amazing. I think we just get to explore so much, whether it's playback, whether it's our own music. I think having sessions over sessions with, like-minded people is the way forward.
I don't know whether I made you do that Azhar song, Tu Hi Na Jaane, the last time you were here. I didn't make you do it, I
don't
think.
think so.
So
No.
will you sing me a couple of lines, because I love that song.
I would love.
And I
to.
remember Amal and you leaving the studio saying, man, why didn't I get that done? But then there's so many things. You had to go to another studio. It was the evening. So better late than never. Let's do it.
I would love to check out lyrics.
Yeah, just check out lyrics. No
Because
problem.
it's been a while. Can I?
Why not? No, it's not.
That's what it's called, no?
Yeah, Yeah, while she's fishing that out, I mean, the fact that it was with Sonu Nigam.
I was just coming to
that must have
that.
been
Like,
massive.
can we give a minute to that? Like, can I just feel
sure.
that for a minute? Like, I would do it with Sonu Ji. Like, I cannot believe it. I think that song is so special to me. Like, I think I sang it at a time. Like, Amal asked me to just randomly sing it, and I had no idea. Obviously, because Sonu Ji hadn't dubbed it at that time, and I was just, singing back to whatever he was singing. So I happened to dub my part. And then I think couple of days later I get to know Sonu Ji's dubbed that song. So I'm just thinking to myself, does that mean I have to do it with Sonu Ji? Like, isn't that just wild? But I don't know, like that song was so beautifully sad and classical at that same time. I didn't even know I could sound like that,
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know I had in me to sing such a song also. So I think I
But did
learned.
you meet him subsequently? Did you text him and say,
I
wow,
did
it's
actually,
just
but I did meet him at a couple of awards later where we had a moment, and I just told him that I have a duet with you and this is a dream come true, and thank you, I mean, for just being on the same song as me.
Come on, now let's have it.
There you go.
Even if you sing me just a minute, I'm
Sure.
happy. Yeah.
पत्ता पत्ता जानता है एक तू ही ना जाने हाल मेरा पत्ता पत्ता जानता है एक तू ही ना जाने हाल मेरा नित दिन रोइया मैं सौरभ देना सोइया मैं एक तेरे पीछे माही सावन दिया रुत्ता खोइया मैं नित दिन रोइया मैं सौरभ देना सोइया मैं एक तेरे पीछे माही सावन दिया रुत्ता खोइया मैं.
Nice. You know,
Wow,
the
sang it
thing
after
is
so long, my god.
wonderful. I'm glad I was behind that. But you know, the thing is, when actors come in, a lot of times one's memory as a radio presenter just gets refreshed, saying, "Wow, these girls are doing well for themselves." So the Amavas cast was in, and they were talking about this song called Finito, which I subsequently went and heard.
Yeah.
I was quite cool in this age of Luis Fonsi and
Right?
Despacito. And
I
things
just
like that.
feel like that song.
And
didn't
you were
get
on
its
that song.
due.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
were
I
on
feel
that
like
song.
really like it's one of my really favorite songs, and that's where I feel like originals need to be given more of their due, because when originals come out and then there are recreations
In the
I
same
think-
album, it just gets diluted for no reason,
Yeah.
which is sad.
So I mean, at least I was glad that it's a super cool original. Again, music is by Abhijit Vagani, and I think it's one of his finest.
Hopefully, when that gets recreated, it'll be a hit.
I hope so.
Lovely. So can I ask you to do the Noor song for me, Sukriti?
Of
Would you know the lyrics? Yeah.
Jisse Kehte Pyar
Jisse Kehte
Hai.
Pyar.
Yes, it was actually
Which is Amal again, isn't it?
which
Amal,
is Amal,
Kumarji's lyrics.
Kumarji's lyrics, and it was like a solo song, and I was just like, it was a woman centric movie, so I was really happy that we both in fact had a cool song in that. Alright, I'm gonna sing this after. I'm loving your song choices for us today, because
all of the songs we hardly get to
yeah,
sing.
we all only sing the popular ones and we never sing these songs. Amazing. I'll just get the lyrics.
It's one of my favorite songs by her, by the
So
way.
I remember you telling me that while you're fishing that out, please be
done.
busy. You saying that you guys are each other's BFFs. Has that changed?
Absolutely.
We maybe a little bit, because Sukriti is obviously like so friendly and I'm not, and she of course has a lot more friends than me.
I
I'm
just
okay with
smile
that.
more than her. I think in general she's the frowny, I'm the smiley, and like that's how people tell us apart also. The one who's always laughing and smiling is Sukriti. The one who has a little like thing on her face between her eyebrows is Prakriti.
Somebody's got to do the frowning.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, come on, do it for
you're
me.
not
yeah.
my BFF anymore.
Yeah.
तू जो मेरे साथ है बदला.
Okay. Yeah? So this is Jisse Kehte Pyar Hai from Noor.
No.
बदला नहीं है कुछ भी यूं ही खामखा कोई तो है वजह सुनो.
Sorry, Terry. Wrong lyrics are written here. Sorry.
ठहरी हूँ मैं तो.
Okay, let's do this again.
1, 2, 3, go.
बदला नहीं है कुछ भी यूं ही खामखा कोई तो है वजह सुनो. ठहरी हूँ मैं तो चलता जाए रास्ता जादू है हर जगह सुनो. तू जो मेरे साथ है पल पल नई बात है ख्वाबों में है तू मेरे या सच में है सामने चेहरा तेरा जिसे कहते प्यार है कहते प्यार है हुआ तुमसे यार है जिसे कहते प्यार है.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Now, will you guys do an English song for me? What's on your phones these days? Something that
No, I'm
you've
just
been
obsessed
listening
with the
to?
Oscar, so I'm just feeling the Lady Gaga from
my
A
God,
Star
she
Is
won.
Born.
How good
Have
is
you
she,
heard her
man?
cover?
Of
From-
what?
of-
No.
Yeah, I did like
Of?
Always Remember Us This Way. That
Do
song
you have a
from,
cover of that?
Yeah, I
you
just
should
did
hear it
something
again.
about
Please.
that.
It's one of my favorite like
Do
covers.
now.
Yeah,
Do now.
I wish we had a guitarist. Like, oh my god, I'm enjoying singing so much here. Okay. Do you want to sing something together though? Like, we can avoid
No,
that.
that's okay.
No, I can say
If you're
something
doing-
else.
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
can something else.
The airways on the sky. Just get the scale right. That's the thing, you know, we don't know where to start it from. Like, without.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Because it goes like right Okay.
Go.
The airways on the sky, burning in your eyes. You look at me, and babe, I wanna catch on fire. It's buried in my soul, like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up, but I can't find the words. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way.
Beautiful. You want to add to this and make my afternoon and sing me a couple of lines of your favorite English song?
A favorite
Or whatever.
English
I
song?
mean,
Yeah,
whatever's
yeah,
on.
sure.
Yeah.
I love right now I'm just obsessing over Ellie Goulding. I don't know, I just love her tone and I love all her
She's
new
lovely.
tracks.
She's lovely.
But one song that I love from her is Love Me Like You Do.
Let's do it. I know you guys had a mashup of that, which is so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What key?
You're the light, you're the night.
No, you go her.
You're the light, you're the night. Love me like you do.
Yeah, let's go. Sorry.
Go.
You're the light, you're the night. You're the color of my blood. You're the cure, you're the pain. You're the only thing I wanna touch. Never knew that it don't mean so much, so much. You're the fear, I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. Follow me to the dark, let me take you past our satellites. You can see the world you brought to life, to life. So love me like you do, la la, love me like you do, like you do. Love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, da da, touch me like you do. Ooh. What are you waiting for? Oh, oh, oh.
Thing of beauty. So who did styling for Sudhar Ja?
We had a team. There are these two really amazing girls called Vibhuti
Sonakshi
and
Vibhuti.
Sonakshi.
Okay.
We said that.
A big shout
We
out to
said
them.
Yes.
Looking lovely, you
Thank
guys.
you.
And were you involved in the casting of the boys?
No,
Were
no,
there
we
photographs?
just told this one's yours
That's
and this
very
one's
sad.
yours. So we were like, okay.
So Robbie did all the casting and things like that.
everything.
But nice boys. You met them in
Yeah,
in Dubai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
and
actually
they
in touch
heard
with
the
them.
song and they were just like, tum hamara breakup karaoge. So they really vibed to the song, and I think they've done a cool job on the song as well.
Yeah, they've acted very, very well.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Lovely. And your favorite Prakriti Kakar song would be?
There are so many. My God.
So you're allowed to pick different ones. You don't have to do the same.
There was this one song from this. I don't remember the movie's name, but it was some Bipasha Basu movie.
I know the name.
Adik
Adik
Hi Zara.
Yeah.
So there was this
Neil,
song
Nitin,
by
Mukesh and
Pritam.
Yeah,
Nanda.
Neil was in that film.
There's
Yeah.
a beautiful song by Pritam that she was a solo song, and it goes like Mohabbat aapse aapse aapse. It was beautiful.
I have to go check that out. I don't know this one.
It's one of my favorite songs. Like I can hear it on loop, and she sounds so beautiful in
I
it.
think my favorite would be something that was very not her. Like when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, this is like a whole new way of your singing and stuff. There was this movie called Johnny Gaddar, and again Neil, Nitin, Mukesh, right? That's funny.
Karmic connection.
Yeah, for sure. And the title track of that, it was very, very cool. It was like
I know that soundtrack.
छोटी
Yeah.
सी जिंदगी
Yeah.
ऐरी सी जेब है बाकी तो जाने मन बातों के सेब है हो. It's like a very rock
Shankar
song.
Sangloid.
Yeah, Shankar Sangloid.
Ladies, thank you for your time.
Thank you so
Everybody who's listening, go and YouTube Sudhar Ja, Sukriti and Prakriti Kakar. Thank you.
That's
Cheers.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, do an ID.